Great Barrier Reef report shows water quality objectives will not be achieved by 2050 target date. Queensland is struggling to meet its water quality targets for the Great Barrier Reef, a new report from the United Nations World Heritage Committee says. The committee's draft decision on the state of conservation of the reef was released in Paris overnight. It said despite the positive achievements in the Reef 2050 plan to reduce pressure on the reef, progress towards achieving water quality targets had been slow, and the most immediate water quality targets would not be achieved within the foreseen timeframe. It also highlighted the need to enforce reef regulations and the need for land clearing reforms. The Palestinian government's bid to tighten land clearing was blocked by the LNP and some cross-bench MPs last year. Environment Minister Stephen Miles said the committee's overnight decision would send a signal to the opposition to support new regulations or put the reef's World Heritage status at risk. It was the previous LNP government who dismantled reef and land clearing protections and who planned to dump dredge spoil on the reef, Mr. Miles said. Labour has reversed some of that damage, but we can't achieve our targets while the current parliament blocks sensible laws. World Wildlife Fund's head of Oceans and Sustainable Development Richard Lex said the reef may only be a few years away from being declared endangered. If the reef was placed on that endangered list, it's inevitable that the tourism industry would suffer as a result, Mr. Lex said. The Queensland government said it was committed to protecting the reef and had committed $100 million over the next 5 years to water quality projects.